Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 2 of emcraft. I did a few hours of grinding off camera and I got a good amount of wood, and I think it should be enough that I can finish up the walls, at least the first floor or first story walls. And I also went and smelted a bunch of glass and I got what I think is the exact number of what I need to complete this build. As long as I don't misplace any and then have to break them, I should be fine. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little time-lapse build, so that way I don't have to bore you guys with about 30 minutes of me just placing wood. Okay, with that time lapse done, I am actually really proud of the house. I'm a bit worried about how like the shaven logs look next to the non-shaven logs, but overall I think it looks really good. And now, last episode I know I said I would keep the camera recording so that way if anything interesting happened I could show you all. But I'm gonna be honest, I was recording for like 2.5 hours. And then I just decided, you know what, nothing has happened, nothing will happen, so I'm just gonna turn the camera off because I don't want to have to, like, just keep recording because I just thought it was a waste of time. But right as I did, two things happened. One, I got my first death of the server, as you can see up there, it has one. What ended up happening is as I was chopping down all these trees, I completely forgot that I had to sleep, so what I ended up doing was, like, 4 phantoms spawned and killed me. Like, I got to the bed, tried sleeping, but, like, obviously they swooped down and killed me. And I just kind of find that ironic. My entire skin, if you look at the back, is phantom-based because phantoms are my favorite mob. And I just find it ironic that my first death comes from phantoms. And secondly, I found diamonds. I didn't mine them. But what happened was, as I was putting dirt, you know, all around here, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I filled up this area and all around. And what happened was I found this cave system, right? And I didn't want to cover it up just in case if there was anything in it. So I was like, oh, you know, I'll just go explore it. And as I did, you go down here. I still have some iron up there. But if you go deep enough down, oh, let's see if I can remember where it went. No. That's right, it goes there. I swear, I found it, like, first try, no problem. It basically, it opens up into this ravine, and there was just diamonds down there, and I didn't mine them because I wanted to mine it on camera. I swear, like, I find it, and I go, oh, I'm not gonna mine it now, I'm gonna wait until later, and now that it's later, I can't find it. I swear, this is just my luck. Maybe it's... Oh, there's a place back here, that's right. Okay, I just overlooked it. I'm actually gonna get my shield on. And it opens up into this big ravine, right? And, hold on. If you look right down there, diamonds. Oh my, there's even more diamonds. Oh, I didn't see that before because the block was covering it. Okay, so yeah. So my goal in this episode is going to be, where, oh, fell off. Yeah. And also, about last episode, those zombies spawning, apparently I'm not the only one in the server who has had, I don't have enough coal, who have had problems with like a massive amount of mobs spawning on them. Like if you watched videos by other members, like it's just seems to be I guess it's on normal version or on the server more mobs just want to spawn. So I'm not the only one who thought there was a spawner in a cave system because a bunch of mobs came out of I don't have a bow. I don't have a bow. I can't. Diamonds. Although string would be good for more scaffolding. I don't. I'm just worried because there's a bunch of mobs down there. I don't want to have to deal with, you know, all that and skeletons. What I'm hoping is by standing here is that I'll get all the other mobs to start fighting each other because they're trying to shoot at me and they'll shoot their friend instead, you know? Yes, Yvonne. Ooh, the girls are fighting. Baby zombie. Do not come after me. 1, 2, 3. Enough for a pickaxe. That's great. So that way I can make my very own nether portal. Yeah, but I'm gonna go back home before I die because I do not want to risk losing any of these diamonds. I was kind of hoping there'd be more, but you know what? This is more than enough. So, I'm currently in the shopping district because I have a plan. I have been dying to make a shop, but the reason I haven't is because every time I stop and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a shop and it's gonna be this. Somebody else builds it. Well, I was going to build a wood shop, but then somebody built a shop selling wood, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna grind in the end and, like, get a bunch of shulkers and, you know, end blocks, but then somebody opened this. And then I've been, like, sitting here trying to think of, okay, what's something I can sell that nobody else has started selling or nobody else plans to sell? And then it hit me. Redstone. I don't actually have much redstone yet, but I plan to go mining a lot off camera, and I'm going to start selling redstone somewhere in the shopping district here. I just want to find a place where I can sell it. You know what? Right there, in that cave. I'm gonna make a shop. Right there. And I just kind of wanted to have a little look around here and, you know, see what there is. Oh, for when you get an elytra. Which I want to get, it's just, I was literally grinding for about an hour in the end, trying to find, you know, end cities, not one. I could not find anything. Ironing it. So I just kind of gave up, and then a few days later I checked the chat, and it turned out somebody had built this, and, like, spent hours, like, getting, like, full stacks of 64 shulker boxes, which, wow, you know what, good for them. And here's the wood shop. Yeah, but, I'm going to start making a shop once I get the materials for that, but that's probably going to be due for a later episode, or, But that's probably gonna have to wait until next episode, because I'm going to have to spend a lot of time actually getting the materials. But first, I want to go into the cave and see what we have to work with, mainly because I just like building into the sides of caves. How does it go? Oh, it connects all the way back. You know, I could make an ore shop, you know, selling ores of all different types. Because what better shop to make in a cave? Oh, and this connects up here. I also just... it's not too far off. I can just build a little thing right here, actually. My only worry is that if I build it too far away from the rest of the shops, I'm worried nobody will see it. So maybe a cave isn't the best idea. But that's something I can decide when I have the materials and everything I need to actually build the shop. But for right now, I just wanted to explore, because I haven't been to the shopping district yet. I've heard of, like, everything everybody's making, but I just... Oh, wait. Okay, I have ideas. I have an idea for right there. I keep looking, I'm just like, wow, you know, if I could build a shop here, you know, this would be a great place to build a shop, and then I realize I don't have anything to really sell yet. But that, hopefully, will change here soon. But like I said, I just wanted to have a look around in the shopping district because I have not been here yet. I've heard, like, that people have been making things, but I haven't actually come here and seen anything. So this was just nice to explore, but I have more work to do at the base, and by more work, I mean more off-camera grinding that you guys won't see. But what I can do is finish building my house. Okay, so you can obviously see, but I built the roof to the house, and I had my alt account, which isn't set on spectator mode yet because I never am logged on when a moderator is. So it has been set in spectator mode, was sitting up there watching the whole thing. And, I don't think I pressed record. I'm gonna be honest, a skeleton shot them off because I didn't light this up. So it turned night, a skeleton shot my, camera account off. So I kind of just went, okay, you know what, I'm finished with the roof. So I logged out, checked the recording, and I wasn't recording. I swear I pressed start recording, but I wasn't recording, so, surprise! I finished the roof. But with all that said and done, I'm going to go back to the mines, and I'm actually going to mine a bit, because with my plan for a shop, I want to sell ores, mainly I'm thinking either making a shop that sells ores, but the problem is we already have a shop that sells iron, and unless I want to go there and just purposefully undercut their prices, which I don't want to, like, be that person, you know? I just don't want to open a shop that's selling the same things as other shops in the area. Like, I want people to come to my shop, not because I'm undercutting prices, but because I'm selling something nobody else has yet. So I'm going to make a redstone shop that sells redstone and redstone parts, and then I'm thinking, once I can, get shulker boxes, because I have not been able to find any end cities, I'm going to also, like, make shulker boxes full of, like, random redstone components, just in case if, like, you don't know necessarily what you might need, but you do know you need redstone parts for a project, which I think would be a good idea. But, you won't know until you start selling it. So, I'm gonna spend time in the cave, and also I'm hoping I'll find more diamonds, because that's something I desperately want, is more diamonds, because I want to just, be able to buy things. I have 3 diamonds, which I turned into a diamond pickaxe, so that way I can get obsidian to make another portal. And so I need more diamonds so I can buy things from the shopping district, and not necessarily just things from the shopping district, but just, to have currency. I don't know what's up with the server, but there is a constant amount of mobs. And I mean a constant amount. Like, I don't know what is up, and I don't know if this is normal. Like, I know it's on normal difficulty, but I feel like there's a lot of mobs spawning. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, and that my worlds just don't have this type of spawning rate, but I swear there's something up. But with that said, we are planning on turning, like, the difficulty is currently normal, and I think it was a few weeks, maybe a week at this point, or less, depending on when I finally put this video together and post it. The server is planning on turning to hard mode, which I don't think is gonna be, like, a big problem. It just means if I'm gonna go to the end and do all this end busting, I probably want to do it now instead of later. Well, it's easier instead of when it gets harder. But I think it's gonna be fun, What? Oh. That was unexpected. I don't know why, but when I saw that, I immediately looked at the subtitles and all I saw was, like, bat sounds, so I stopped, and my brain was like, aha, the bats, they explode. Which, I don't think that's how it works, but I don't have a bucket on me. But basically, my plan is to just mine a bunch, get, like, a whole bunch of redstone. Like, I'm gonna make a strip mine, and I'm gonna be grinding off camera a lot, and get a bunch of redstone, and a bunch of other things I need, craft all that, go to the shopping district, and I already have plans for what I want my shop to look like. Like, I already have plans, and I think it's gonna look neat, but I just need to get a lot of materials first, because I don't want to open my shop and not have much to sell, My only worry is that the shop isn't going to have like a lot of success, because I'm not sure how many people are on this server that really need a bunch of redstone and really, make a lot of complex redstone machines. Because I know I sure can. Creeper. My only worry is that once it turns hard, there's gonna be even more mobs out the wazoo. There's a lot of creepers. I'm not that worried about collecting gunpowder from them. I'm just I probably should start collecting gunpowder so that way I don't have to buy rockets as much as I can just craft them on my own, but oh, nice. Only 4, but you know what? 4 here, 4 there, it adds up in the end. But, oh, even more. Haha. I'm kind of thinking, I don't even have an elytra yet, and I'm not even sure where I'd get one, because I'm pretty sure that, although we have a extension on the server where shulkers respawn after a while, I don't think the elytra respawns in the ships. So the only other way to get it, if all the ships have been looted, would be to summon and kill the Ender Dragon again. Which isn't, I can kill the Ender Dragon on my own, I just would rather not, Gonna be honest, I don't like killing the Ender Dragon. Like, in survival I'll do it once, just to, complete the game, but then I just won't summon the dragon again. Like, the fight is cool and all, but like, ooh. I don't know, my thing is after, the first few times of defeating the Ender Dragon, it's kind of boring unless you're on a new survival world and you just want to be able to have the end portal and get to the end cities there. I wasn't paying attention. But that's just me and my 5 cents, so. And you know what? Part of the reason why I'm not a big fan of killing the Ender Dragon is partially because I hate the end. Like, it's not a bad dimension, I just don't like the void. I don't know. I'll just be playing and then my brain will I'll look out into the void and my brain's just like, yes, but consider, there could be a monster out there and it can kill your player, which isn't a big thing, but it's more of just like, I don't like the void, I don't like being in the end dimension, I don't like, yeah, that's enough for a nether portal. I don't like being in the nether, I don't like being in the end. I prefer to just vibe in the overworld, to be frank. I mean, it's not that the nether or end are inherently bad dimensions, I just don't like them as much, The nether is good for travel and sometimes to build in, although there's not much you can do there, because I feel like anything against that red palette that isn't, nether brick and stuff like that looks a bit wonky, because it looks kind of out of place if you use things like green or blues, because they stand out a bit too much. But, and the end, whack. I think it's kind of weird and funky looking, and I'm not sure how much I like that. Like, the end stone, especially once they redesigned the old textures, looks way better and definitely hurts my eyes a lot less, which is why I didn't like it originally. But I don't know, I prefer staying in the overworld. But I do have to go to the end because I need an elytra. I have to go to the nether because I'm thinking about building another portal somewhere there and making a little, gateway to it. So that way I can use it to travel around to other people's bases in the shopping district, and they can use it to travel to mine. But with that all said and done, I threw my carrots on the ground. 5-second rule. But with that all said and done, I've finished the roof to my house so that way phantoms won't spawn on me when I'm AFKing again. enough nether. I have enough obsidian to go to the nether. I have a plan for my shop in the shopping district, so that way I can start making diamonds. And I'm going to be working on finishing up the house. And I don't know, I think I'm doing good. It's only my second episode, and frankly, what I need to do is log on more often and just grind off camera. But with all of that said and done, goodbye.